Two petitions for indefinite leave to remain were recently discussed by Parliament. Should the government double the pathway to 10 years, or should immigrants be allowed to reside after 5 years? The arguments were intense, passionate, and incredibly illuminating. Many people believed they already knew how the MPs would vote in this debate. However, if you pay close attention, you might be surprised at the turn this conversation took. We will thus be dissecting the MPs' real statements today, what this implies for those who are currently on the 5-year settlement track and what the future may hold. Many would wonder why this argument is taking place in the first place. Thousands and thousands of immigrants or people actually endorsed to petitions regarding the qualifying timeframe for ILR. In the first petition, the government was urged to keep the 5-year settlement route open for people who currently possess skilled worker visas. The second petition urged the UK to uphold the commitments made to British nationals living in Hong Kong who were granted a 5-year settlement route after fleeing oppression. I won't delve into the specifics of this whole British nationalist issues past. Throughout the conversation, the word fairness kept coming up. The 5-year road has become the focal point of people's life planning. Decisions about jobs, mortgages, and children attending school have all been made with the next 5 years in mind. Midway through, the UK government abruptly reversed this. It's not merely unjust. They say it's similar like shifting the goalpost in the middle of a game. They put it that way. Additionally, MPs cautioned that it might face legal challenges. Retrospective legislation, they claimed, is terrible law and should only be used in cases of national emergency, which this obviously does not qualify. As we are now discussing their justifications for their particular position, naturally, there were rebuttals, which we shall hear about later. In addition to the retroactive law, there is the credibility factor. The Hong Kong British overseas nationals remarked that if Britain breaks its word now, particularly with reference to the overseas nationals, it undermines trust not only domestically but also globally. A donation was another major point of contention. Recall the White Paper's suggestion or proposal that individuals who have made sufficient economic contributions may have a shorter 5-way pathway to settlement. Contribution was thus still another important factor in this discussion. MPs contended that immigrants already pay hefty rent, income, and visa fees, as well as immigration and health search fees. The cost of each of the things I just described was broken down by one of the MPs, who came to the conclusion that some families really spend more than £60,000 per person simply to be able to lawfully remain in the UK. I'm positive there's more. However, it was her calculation,